Child labor. Children are part of our community. They are the simple children who give color in our society. Children make us happy and give life to our country. And I am Loida Ramos as one of the children, student of Samsung Leadership Scholarship Program, and the youth that can see the reality who are the children in this generation. We are the children who have our own dreams, goals, objectives, and responsibilities. But nowadays, where are they? Where are the children who are playing outside? Children who must be at school to study, and those children who must be with their parents to guide and protect them. Where are they now? Not all work is bad for children, but if the work is exploiting the child or they do difficult and demanding job, that is not good. For instance, some of the children benefit from learning how to work, gaining responsibility, and a bit of money. But what if the child is not paid, and then he or she is being exploited? What do you think about this? We all know that child labor is a very important topic to talk for. Many children are working in a very difficult and demanding job. Others are more hazardous and even morally reprehensible. Children carry out a very wide range of tasks and activities when they work. Even they are just childs who can do these works. Do you know that of every 100 children in the world today, 16 of them are child laborers, 12 of them are in its worst form, and many will never go to school. There are 246 million child laborers in the world today. Most are in developing countries. Some of them are as young as 5. 186 million of them are under 15, and 170 million of them are doing hazardous works and operating dangerous tools and machineries. They're working in farms, plantations, mines, or even construction sites. They are exposing chemicals to dangers. This was so alarming. I remember our session about poverty and slavery where many children or even adults are part of it. Many children are working every day for almost a whole day, and then it was so hot. The temperature was so high that even us can stay for a long time. Let us imagine, if we are going to stay outside for 40 degrees Celsius and our body is exposed in a very high temperature, I think in a few seconds we are going to complain. But in their case, they are working and they are not allowed to stop. How they can survive it? Why these things happening to them? Is it because of poverty, lack of financial, or maybe because their own parents force them to work even they can't or they don't want? They are just children who must only think about themselves. Children who must only think about to play, to study, and to sleep. But how it will happen? If the children thinking about their work, how they can improve their own skills if they have their own limitations? How they can do this? And then they're always asking why this thing's happening to them, why many people can see it, why this thing's happening to the children like them who doesn't have the capacity and strength to do hard and dangerous works. They are just children. I have here some pictures that will tell you what are the cause of child labor today. First, poverty. The widely, main, and top reason why this thing's happening. This refers to the lack of basic needs such as food, clothing, and shelter. This is the reason why we have child labor. Second, abuse of child. In this part, it explains how children are forced to work even they can't or they don't want. They do or they put their life in danger. And this is all about the things that is not totally good for a children that is working. What if we are in this position? We are one of those children who are suffering from child labor. Can you feel how hard is the work they are doing? Can you see the reality that we are prone from it? What if your parents, your family, your siblings, or even yourself is in this case? What are you going to do? So as a youth, children, parents, or anyone that is part of our community, we must be observant. We must know about this child labor. Let's know the cause and effects of it. We must not be ignorant about this. Let's start sharing it with your friends, family, neighborhoods, or even to the whole community. We can start sharing it with a small group, and that small group will be your starting point in giving solution to the problem. Based on international program for the elimination of child labor, there is some solution to the problem of this. First, increase the family incomes so they can provide the everyday needs and the family don't have reason to work. Second, education that will help the family and children survive crises such as disease, loss of home, and shelter. Third, social services and at the same time the education. Before I end up our topic about child labor, I have here a short video that will tell you or give you a message about it. I hope you will learn and you will make a move.
Early every morning, Parody pulls a cart through town hauling water for neighbors. When it's full, the tank weighs about 450 pounds. After doing morning chores, the hardest part of her day begins. Instead of going to school, she goes to work in a brick factory all day long. It's hard, tedious work, often in temperatures above 35 degrees. Each family gets paid by the number of bricks they load. Parody's mom is getting older and weaker, so she needs Parody and her sister to help.
I wish I could go to school, but I need to make money to buy food for my family.
When Parody's father got very sick 5 years ago, he eventually passed away, and she was left with a mountain of debt and 4 girls to raise. So they came to the brick factory 3 years ago, and Parody went to work to help them survive.
I don't know what to do. I just want my daughter to be able to go to school and to be educated so she doesn't have to work in the brick factory like me.
Parody dreams of becoming a teacher. But if she can't go to school, that's impossible.
I'm afraid that I won't be able to work enough. We owe other people lots of money. I work from 6 in the morning until 6 at night, but we still don't have enough food.
It's hard to believe the weight of worry on this tiny girl's shoulders.